Wow, how cool is all of that? Honestly, I never expected anything like this to happen when I first started this YouTube channel. So the first thing I want to do is just say thank you to everybody who watches my videos and help the channel get to where it is right now. Without you guys, it wouldn't be possible. So thank you very much for watching. So one thing I want to point out to everybody who watches the channel is the main goal of my YouTube channel is to really just help educate you and inform you on what it's like to actually live down here in Florida. And there's a little bit of confusion, I think, sometimes because some people might get the wrong impression that I'm like maybe trying to convince people to move to Florida. And that's actually not true at all. I actually don't care if you move here or not. I just want to be a valuable resource for anybody that is moving here, because chances are if you found my videos and you're watching my channel, then you were probably already considering moving here anyways. And I think what happens is a lot of times people find the videos, they're thinking about moving to Florida, and then they see all of this information and it really makes them feel more confident about making the move and then ultimately just pulling the trigger and moving forward with it. And I feel good about that. I feel good that people can feel confident about their move because they saw some of my videos, and without that they might not have felt so confident, or maybe it would have taken them longer to learn all this on their own. Now I think another thing that people get confused about on my channel is they think because I'm a real estate agent that somehow I'm fishing for leads and I want people that watch the videos to call me and work with me as a real estate agent so I can either sell you a house here or rent you a place or something like that. And the truth is, guys, that couldn't be further from the truth. Anybody who's seen a bunch of my videos probably knows that my end goal is to exit the real estate business and just work on YouTube full time and also other online endeavors, because it's much more suited to my personality and I think it's going to improve my own quality of life quite a bit. You know, I've been in the real estate business for 12 years and I get calls and messages and emails from people who watch the channel every single day. And honestly, most of them go unanswered because I'm not really interested in working with more clients. I have 12 years worth of clients that I've already built up before I ever even started here on YouTube. And that's already enough for me. And to take on more completely goes against my goal, which is to be full-time on YouTube. And so basically what I'm trying to do is take less and less real estate deals as the months go by here, so that way I have more time to make these videos and just focus on what I really want to do, you know, and real estate isn't it. The reason why I'm telling you guys all this is for a couple of reasons. One, I don't want you to get upset if you look me up online and you try to get in touch with me and you never hear back from me, because most likely that's going to be the case. I talk about also that I offer one-on-one consulting calls. If you really want to talk to me, you can book one of those. I have it down in the link of all the descriptions of my videos. So that's how we can actually talk. And I know I can serve more people by doing these one-on-one consulting calls than I ever can working as a real estate agent, because it's very time consuming to close a deal with just one client versus doing a 15 or 30 or 45-minute consulting call. I can give you a bunch of great information that you're looking for. I make some money, you get some valuable information, and I think that's the best way to serve you for right now. And I know all this might sound kind of counterintuitive or maybe even a little crazy if you're a real estate agent who's watching my videos, because most real estate agents, in fact, every real estate agent I've ever seen on YouTube, they all have the end goal in mind to promote their real estate business. And that's one of their main motivations for starting the YouTube channel, and mine is completely the opposite. My motivation is to have the YouTube channel and run the YouTube channel. It's not to generate leads for my business, and I know I'm leaving a ton of money on the table, and guess what? I'm okay with that. You want to know why? Because leaving that money on the table allows me the time and the freedom to give me more possibilities to do what I really want to do in life. And since that's something I always encourage everybody to do right here on the channel, how could I not do it myself? And since I've gone through a few life transformations myself, I moved here to Florida when I was 20 years old, and then I got into the real estate business shortly after that and grinded for the last 12 years. And now the next chapter in life for me is making these YouTube videos and growing this into my next business. And I know exactly how I can do it, and that's going to be my main goal. So don't be surprised if you're trying to get in touch with me and I don't get back to you, because unless you book one of the consulting calls, you'll probably never hear from me. Now, the craziest thing is that if this would have happened to me a couple years ago before I started the channel and I was getting all these calls and messages from everybody that wanted to move here and have me represent them as their realtor, I would be stoked and I would be all over it. But I've done a lot of soul searching since then and come to the realization that it's just not what I want to do anymore. And for me to try to keep helping people in that manner is going to be going against what I want for myself in life. And so it's a choice you have to make. Sometimes you have to cut off other sources of income because it can ultimately end up be a distraction for what you really want to do. And that's exactly where I'm at right now with real estate. So what does this have to do with you moving here to Florida? It has to do with the fact that I'm here for you as a resource on this channel. I try to put out the best content, the most informative content I can for you. I offer the calls if you want to actually talk to me, but don't be surprised if I don't want to work with you as a real estate agent, because most likely I probably won't. The only type of deals I am taking right now for anybody who's actually interested is I would represent you in a sale if you're the owner of a property or you're looking to rent out your property here in Miami Beach. So if you own a house here or a condo that you're looking to sell or rent and have me represent as the listing agent, I would still do a deal like that, mainly because it's just more guaranteed. A lot of you might have heard the saying in the past about real estate where buyers are liars, and man, is that true. I don't care what people tell you. They can promise they'll buy a place from you, but then guess what? Next week, one of your parents can die, or there's a family emergency and your whole life gets changed, and now your plans have changed, and now all of the work that your real estate agent has done, which would be me in the past, has now been for nothing. And guys, I'm not going to get into all that, but you have no idea how many times this type of thing has happened to me in the past, and it's very hard to deal with. It's not an easy thing to swallow when you've done a bunch of work for someone and now it's all just tossed in the trash and there's no payment, okay? So all that work was for free. So I'm just not willing to do that anymore. And if I take a listing, I'm much more guaranteed to make some money because I'm the listing agent, and even if another realtor sells or rents the place, I will still make some money. So even though I'm not trying to convince you to move to Florida, I will, however, encourage you to move if it's something that you really want to do, because that was one of the main motivational factors for me to actually start this channel, because I realized a while ago that I was the black sheep in my family. I did something that no one else had done before, and not to say no one's ever moved somewhere brand new when they were young and started a new life, but because I did it and I had experience with that, I wanted to share that experience here to give you some inspiration, maybe some encouragement if you needed it, and also some confidence knowing that it can be done if it's something that you want to do. And that was the whole story and reason that I started this channel to begin with. And I plan on living up to my own motivations for starting this channel by following my dreams as well, which is now being a full-time YouTuber. So I hope that these videos really give some value to you guys who watch them. I can tell by most of the comments that you guys really love what I'm doing here, and I love making these videos for you. I plan on branching out a little bit in the future and making some more lifestyle content or things like that, but there is a lot still to talk about on Florida. And after I do this trip coming up around Florida, I'm sure I'm going to have plenty of great content for you from that as well. And I look forward to sharing all of that with you guys real soon. Check out one of my other videos right over here, and I'll see you guys over there.